Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Now it's Del Piero. Beckham. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Hernandez tries to clear. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Costa Curta.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero hits one! Goal! The breakthrough strike! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Back into the middle, and he's cut it out. Vinicius Junior, this is promising.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, this looks sharp. Vinicius Junior. Mateus. And here's Figo. And he's certainly onside. Decent hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Looking for the run. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Del Piero. Ljungberg. It's a good run down the right. Davis does really well to win the ball there. Adams.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there's the end of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Quick reminder today to please.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Inter. Mbappe! Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Del Piero, Figo, Del Piero, Figo. Nice interception, well timed. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Fires from distance. Mateus.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared away. Looking for the runner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neuer sends that a long way.
The attendance
Your
for this
impression so
match
far,
was
Jim?
Inter are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Hernandez. That's really well cleared.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Camavinga simply refused to be outdone there. Mbappe tries a shot! And he's there to get it away. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he can clear it away. Mateus. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Vieira.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Gets his pass away. He's just the keeper to beat!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now that's well seen too. Vieira, a true great in every sense of the word. And that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How would you sum up? Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is...
Terrific header! Now it's Mane.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rudiger. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ljungberg. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Figo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Picked out, big chance! There it is!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Ljungberg.
Ljungberg really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ribery. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Figo.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Hernandez. That's tidy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He is through here.
That's good play from him.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Mane.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Camavinga. Inter Milan, still trailing by 1, and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Cafu. He's looking to set
For
free a
this
runner.
match was
That's a shade optimistic.
71,649.
Inter showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's got away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Very nicely done. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Hernandez crosses it in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Number 19, Nielsen.
Oh, strongly challenged there.
Substitution in progress.
Ljungberg. Defending was strong and firm. He's through now, he has a goal! And he hits the net! Inter are back in business!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Inter Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
He has found a way through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking. And the finish! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And that has been clubbed away. Oh, good steal, he just read it. And it's Mane. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Inter certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Puts in a cross. Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And it's hoisted clear. Back into the middle. De Jong.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
And he's straight offside. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, what a ball! Tries a shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Ribéry, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. Mbappe.
Inter really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Olise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Olise hits one! Vinicius Junior, and he's being shifted off it. That is a great pick out. Big chance, must be! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Inter Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're straight back at it at this. Torres! Oh, taken with style! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
But it's Messi. Now it's Torres. Mbappe! And that was very necessary.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Alexander-Arnold. It's a good spell of possession, this. Fernando Torres. Oh, he's been caught. Mbappe! He has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
And it's Messi. Olise. Ribery. Well, they've got it again. That has not gone well. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Busquets. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ribery. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Olise showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 4.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Alessandro Bastoni, number 12.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Number 15.
Adams
Olise.
kept aware
Number
and it is
21.
reclaimed easily.
Frenkie de Jong, coming on the field.
He's played him
Number
through.
3.
He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Into stoppage time, very little left on it.
Number 7, Kubo.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So it does end all square, inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure, just not enough on either side to find a winner. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a... Inter Milan can dream again. The stands here, definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. It's a loose ball. And the pass is intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
He's having a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Rudiger attempts a clearance. He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Belletti clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. He rises! Now, who's going to be first to this? Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game, and all done with immaculate discipline.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's intervened well there. And it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez!
Suarez really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
And he's there to retrieve it. That's really well manoeuvred. Suarez takes control of it and he's on the move. Busquets. That looks a cracking ball. He is through here. Now that's a fine challenge. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, played right into his path. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vinicius Junior gets his pass away, rolls it backwards, and he's got the beating of his man. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Luis Suarez is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, he's onto this. Colomboani gets flagged offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Camavinga. Colomboani! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Inter Milan failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're underway again. So neither side has yet broken through. Hernandez gets it away. And here's Bellingham. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. Fires from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
The attendance for this match was 81,007.
So we've reached the hour mark. Played back to the goalkeeper. Busquets. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Baresi. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Real chance! In for the pieces! They've done it! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead...
It's Luis Suarez! That is decidedly lacking.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Oh, super ball! Neymar! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's found a way past. He's shifting through the gears here. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. So what can they make of this? He's got away. Neymar. There's the shot! Oh, he's fallen kindly here. Oh, taken with style. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Substitution for Inter, number 12.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. They want to be quick to recover this. Great hit! Sensational from Suarez! And that may just do it! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Having... And the referee brings it to a close. Inter Milan, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've already started here. Looks a good ball through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Szoboszlai. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Davids. Oh, nicely intercepted. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. He's gone forward. And it's Maradona. Stoichkov. Busquets gets it clear. And that's been won straight back. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. That is a great pick out.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Maradona. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Stoichkov touches it back.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That'll be a throw. Half-time getting close now. Great ball, and the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Neymar. Stoichkov. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stoichkov. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So they're decent hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ljungberg clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Vinicius Junior! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Inter certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Bellingham, and it's Maradona. Oh, what a climb! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected.
The attendance for this match was
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
60,179.
He's got to be... Can he put it away? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nice interception, well timed. Neymar. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Soboslai, he's got away. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ribéry. Ljungberg. Goalkeeper's ball. Maradona. Bellingham. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 22, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 9.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's found a way through. Soboslai! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't.
Soboslai! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Soboslai, number 24, Stoichkov. Coming on the field, number 21.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Ribéry.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Dani Olmo.
Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And the referee brings it to a close. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Inter can always take more positives from a result.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it
and
is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest.
Colombia
A sporting
against
event which
Inter.
has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, He's had a hit! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Colombia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Ljungberg. Aimed beyond the defence. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And he's managed to get free. Can he latch on to this? Busquets taken back almost at once. And it's De Bruyne.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Up he goes! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box feature. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Colombia grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That'll be a throw-in. This man very much flavour of the month. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe. Tchouaméni was in no mood for any of that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
White. Camavinga. Ribery. Now it's Mbappe. Fiddles it through. Tchouaméni spots it and intercepts. Costa Curta. And it's Neymar. Guti. Engages and forces him off the ball. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. And we've reached half-time. Inter Milan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Messi. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Decent hit!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's De Bruyne. Ribéry.
The attendance
Busquets.
for this match was
Passing is crisp and sharp.
71,649.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fernando Torres.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Bruyne. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Tchouaméni, too strong for his opponent there. Vinicius Junior! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
De Bruyne. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Busquets did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Guti. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Camavinga. Back into the middle. Vinicius Junior.
That was lovely, that.
He's found the way through.
Inter showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Substitution for Colombia, number 9.
So,
Fernando
time for
Torres.
changes on both
Number
sides,
2,
actually.
Franz Beckenbauer. Number 5.
And it's Messi.
Adams.
That is a little
Number
undercooked.
14, Guti. Number
White.
18.
Look, there has to be more
Neymar.
urgency here. The ball
Coming
has
on
to
the
get to the
field,
other end much
number
faster.
20.
Snyder! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Colombia complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the nest.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, just skips past his man. Chance to finish. Goal! Two to the good! They have breathing space. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Inter Milan can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How would you summarise what we've seen today? So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, Alvarez! Vinicius Junior, oh, perfectly measured that.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that,
and
please.
It's pulled back. Stoichkov. He's through here. There's no flag. He could be in here. That's a decent clearance. Real chance! It's anyone's ball now. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's hit it long. Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Passes short and sharp. Ljungberg. Good spot, he's seen the run. Ribéry tries a shot! He won't be happy with that one. That's really well manoeuvred. He's going to be disappointed with that. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Great hit! He scored! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He gets big! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Stoichkov is offering a right smile there.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saka.
That was lovely, that.
Stojkovic. He's had a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Stojkovic plays it short. Hits one! Oh, great play! In he goes again! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Saka. Picked out brilliant. Stoichkov! And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean...
And the shot! Loose ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
That has... he's had a hit! And yes, it's there! Into the lead once more. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And now he has two. Madrid get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Alvarez. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Stoichkov. Oh, that's well spotted. Ribery. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking tidy in possession here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Inter are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Alvarez. Played out to the left flank. He is through. Stojkovic! He should have put that one away.
Stojkovic was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Oh, he's Mbappe! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Beckenbauer cuts it out.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, such a clever touch. Incoming cross.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Chance! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that's it. That was always inevitable. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Inter Milan perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
And we
Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And already we're underway here. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's fallen loose again!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
And the shots! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He can run onto that. He has found the way through. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's going for goal! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish of true class! And they're at it again in double quick time! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves.
Tries a shot! Goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Davids.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. And the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's been cut out, well played. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gets his pass away. Belts one. Oh, the ball this time, surely! And the referee brings the first half to a close. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Jordi Alba. It's a good spell of possession. Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Sterling.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Was 80,953.
Petri. Jordi Alba could try cutting inside here. Rudiger clears it away. And Sterling! Oh, that was no routine save.
Sterling clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Mbappe.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.